I'm Justin Mott, and welcome to my home here in Hanoi, Vietnam. And tomorrow I'm heading out for an exciting assignment for the New York Times. I'll be flying from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City. It's about a 2-hour flight. It's a one-day shoot, so I'm flying out tomorrow and coming back the same day. It's not something I normally do. Usually I stay overnight. Usually it's several days, but this is a quick assignment. I've only got a couple hours with the subject. Can't share the details of the story because it's not published yet, but once it is, I'll share the images. Today I'm going to talk about the gear that I'll use for a one-day assignment. I'll tell you about some accessories, I'll tell you about the cameras, and I'll tell you about the lenses, and I'll tell you about my favorite camera bag, which is Wotancraft Bags, which is the sponsor of today's episode. I love my Wotancraft bags. I'll be using the 10-liter Pilot Series bag today and some of their pouches for this one-day trip. I'm not taking any other bags whatsoever because, like I said, I'm flying in and flying out in the same day. I love this. I love to travel light, and my gear will be pretty light as well. So normally I carry my laptop everywhere. I have a MacBook Air, used to use a Pro, but I like the fact that the Air is a little bit lighter, and I'm spending more time editing on my iMac at home, so no need for all that power of a MacBook Pro. I prefer it to be lighter. Because this shoot I fly back the same day, I won't have a chance to drop off my bag at the hotel, so I won't have like a separate laptop bag. So I'm gonna be carrying around one bag with me the entire day. So instead, I'm just gonna take my iPad Pro. I'm not gonna do my editing on it. I might experiment, but probably not. I do like the workflow of working on a laptop or an iMac, taking that leap yet, but I'll bring the iPad for entertainment and just to write up my captions on the flight back because I'm gonna be sitting at the airport, sitting in taxis, and sitting on the plane for a couple hours. So the assignment details and the amount of days typically dictates the lenses, cameras, and accessories that I'll need. So for cameras, I'm bringing my Leica SL2S with 3 batteries, just in case. I just like to over battery it. My backup will be my M10 like I mentioned, though I did consider taking my Deluxe 8 on this trip, but I think the M10D will serve me better for this type of shoot. Although I do feel comfortable at this point, if I took the Deluxe 8 and something went wrong with my SL2S, knock on wood, that I still could finish the shoot. For lenses, I'll be taking a Leica Simulux 35mm fixed lens. I'll be using that for all my candid reportage style stuff. I also have got the newer 50mm 1.4. I'll be using that for portraits. I love the close focusing. I'll also use it maybe at the same time as the 35. Might have a 2-camera body system working at the same time, just if I'm shadowing my subject for a little bit and some things going on, things are happening quickly, it'd be nice to just have 2 lenses. But typically I work with 1 camera, 1 lens, and I swap out, but it's nice to have both options. I'll also be taking my 100mm Apo macro lens from Leica. It's an R lens. It's a fantastic lens. It's a chunky lens, but not big for most 100s, but it does weigh a significant amount. It is slow, but it's fine for something like this. It just offers me more creative possibilities for a couple portraits, and portraits are a big part of this assignment. So 2 cameras, 3 lenses. I'll probably use the 35 for most of it, although you never know. It depends on the situation. For accessories, I've got an Anker power bank. This is their Prime series. I'm loving this little system. I bought it in Japan. It has a little docking station at home. It's their Prime Power Bank 1200. I like that it has an actual screen on it, and you can see how much battery is left. It's chunky, but it's not too big. I had this really big Zender power brick. It was just like too big to travel with. This is powerful enough to charge my earpods. Could also charge the Deluxe 8 if I was taking that. It can charge my phone, and it can also charge a laptop as well. Plenty of power for just one day, and I bought this little docking station separately. It's expensive, but I have it at home and I can just place it on the docking system. They're not sponsoring this episode, but I bought it. I love it. We've got 2 of them in the house. We just sort of leave it in different rooms, and whenever we need a power bank, it's there. Next, I always take my AirPods for audio. I usually listen to podcasts or audiobooks or even just some music to get me hyped before a shoot. I've got a notebook and a pen for captions. I've got a portable little aperture light here for additional lighting needs, just in case if I'm at the subject's house, I need to just add a little fill light in there. I can just use this. It's portable, it's small, it's RGB. I can change the color if I need to. I probably won't use it, but it's nice to have just in case. I keep my memory cards and my batteries in a little Wotancraft pouch. I love the little pouch. I've got 3 of them. They also hold a Leica Q, Leica Deluxe 8. It could also hold an M if you don't want to take a dedicated camera bag. But this time I'm using them to hold my accessories and my batteries and my memory cards as well. Lastly, I'll take my passport and, of course, a good attitude and plenty of coffee along the way. I'll shoot a coffee before I go. Once I hit the ground, I'll shoot a coffee. Then about halfway through the shoot, I'll probably do 1 more coffee just to keep my energy up. I also pack a backup t-shirt, usually something that's odor resistant for the flight back to Hanoi. These little Viore t-shirts that I really like. I'll also take my Le Labo deodorant with me just so I can smell a little bit better after the end of a long day. I'll come back to Hanoi, I'll edit on the plane, maybe do a little bit, like I said, a little captioning on my iPad Pro, maybe look at the images. Maybe I'll try editing on there, although I just don't like doing that yet. It's just, I don't like that process. I like editing on a dedicated laptop. But that's it. Every assignment is unique, so my kit is always adapting to the subject, to the client, and to the travel conditions. Wish me luck on this one, and if you have any questions about my gear, why I use what I use, feel free to ask me in the comments section. I'm quite engaged. Don't forget to check out the affiliate link if you're interested in the Wotancraft bags or their pouches. I've been working with them for years. I love their bags, love all their accessories. They are my go-to bags. Even if they didn't sponsor me, I'd be talking about them. I'd be trying to sell them because I love their bags. And I've also got some new products coming soon that I can't wait to share with you guys. They should be arriving any day. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to check out my online store at askmont.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to have a wonderful day.